Oh friends, I want to speak to you about an intellect that hides rather than reveals. Intellect is a gift meant to clarify, to distinguish, to guide. But when it forgets its place, it becomes a veil, thin, elegant, and difficult to notice. It does not block light completely. It filters it, reshapes it, and convinces you that what you see is all there is. And because the veil is woven from intelligence itself, it feels like insight rather than obstruction. I have seen intellect grow proud of its own sharpness. It delights in analysis, in precision, in the ability to dissect every experience. It takes apart love, faith, surrender, and lays them out neatly on the table. And yet, something essential is lost in the process. The living pulse disappears. What remains is explanation without presence. The intellect believes it has understood because it has named the parts. But naming is not seeing. O seekers, intellect becomes a veil when it refuses to be transparent. It insists on standing between you and what is, rather than allowing what is to pass through. It demands comprehension before participation. It asks, "What does this mean?" before asking, "What does this require of me?" In doing so, it delays encounter. It replaces experience with commentary, and commentary is safer than transformation. I learned this when my own thinking became an escape. Whenever something unsettled me, I explained it. Whenever something threatened my certainty, I analyzed it. My intellect worked tirelessly, not to bring me closer, but to keep me at a distance. I mistook this distance for clarity. Only later did I see that I was protecting myself from being touched. The veil was not ignorance, it was sophistication. Oh friends, the most dangerous veils are the ones that feel like advancement. You believe you are moving forward because your understanding grows more complex. But complexity does not guarantee depth. Sometimes it only guarantees distance. The heart grows tired while the mind grows clever. And because the mind is praised, the heart is ignored. O seekers, intellect resists surrender by demanding explanation. It fears what cannot be categorized. It mistrusts what cannot be proven. And when it cannot control an experience, it diminishes it. It calls devotion emotional, presence naive, trust irrational. In doing so, intellect protects its dominance. But dominance was never its role. Intellect was meant to serve, not rule. I do not ask you to abandon thinking. I ask you to notice when thinking blocks listening. When intellect becomes a veil, it convinces you that nothing exists beyond what you can grasp. It reduces mystery to puzzle, and puzzles, once solved, are set aside. But mystery is not meant to be solved. It is meant to be entered. O beloved ones, clarity does not always feel sharp. Sometimes it feels spacious. Sometimes it feels like not knowing. The intellect hates not knowing because it cannot control it. But not knowing is often the doorway to real perception. When you allow intellect to rest, something else awakens. Attention without agenda. Awareness without commentary. There is a humility required here. You must allow your sharpest tools to be set down. You must accept that intelligence does not guarantee truth. When intellect bows, it does not disappear. It becomes luminous. It reflects rather than filters. It assists rather than obstructs. Oh friends, ask yourselves honestly, where has intellect helped you see, and where has it helped you hide? Where has explanation replaced encounter? Where has analysis protected you from change? These questions are not accusations. They are invitations. They point toward a deeper alignment between mind and heart. When intellect becomes transparent again, the veil thins. What you sought through effort appears without strain. You see not because you have concluded, but because you have allowed. In that seeing, intellect finds its true joy, not in mastery, but in participation. And when intellect stops blocking the light, it finally fulfills the purpose for which it was given: to illuminate, not to obscure. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episodes.